Hello guys, today we're going to talk about this guy, Ronnie D. Stout. He's an ex-con, convicted felon. Apparently he has a criminal history going at least back to 2001. He is responsible for the park wildfire in California. Let's get into this. This video is for entertainment purposes only, not based on fact, just surely based on my opinion, what I feel to be true, my interpretation of the cards, and my intuition. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. Fair use disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the... So this wildfire has already burnt over 400,000 acres. And it stands to be, right now, the second largest single source wildfire in California ever. And allegedly, apparently, Stout wrecked his car. He drove his car and went over an embankment and caught on fire. And when it caught on fire with all the dryness around, that fire spread and it went northward. Okay. Right now, it is still only 18% contained. I mean, this is bad. So, I am going to go ahead and read this article from the Sacramento Bee. Okay? We might watch a video, we'll see. But it says Ronnie Dean Stout II, man arrested a week. Well, this article came out 3 days ago, so a little over a week and a half ago, on suspicion of starting the sprawling park fire in Northern California, has criminal history dating back to at least 2001 and could face an extended prison sentence if convicted of arson. So they're trying to throw arson charges against him. Like I said, he says it was an accident. He wrecked his car. When he tried to back up his car, it must have rubbed against rock or stone, the metal on it, which caused sparks, which caused the ignition of this fire. That is Ronnie Stout's version. Okay. Stout appeared Monday for his arraignment in Butte Superior Court. He faces a felony charge of arson of an inhabited structure or property. He also faces an enhancement of committing arson and oh, there it is. This helps me read. I need glasses. Committing arson with special circumstances and 3 enhancements related to prior convictions under California's 3 strikes law. His defense attorney did not enter a plea Monday on Stout's behalf, with court proceedings scheduled to continue Thursday. What else do we know about Stout? His alleged role in the park fire and his criminal history. What is Stout accused of in park fire? Cal Fire Arson and District Attorney investigators arrested Stout at 2 a.m. on July 25th, nearly 12 hours after the park fire started, which the Butte County District Attorney Mike Ramsey said undoubtedly would result in a charge of arson for Stout. An offender with 2 strikes during July 25th news conference. Stout was arrested at a mobile home park in Chico after officials gathered evidence from witnesses, including a woman who saw him acting strange after his car lit on fire near Alligator Hole at Upper Bidwell Park on the outskirts of Chico. Ramsey said the woman saw him doing nothing other than watch the fire before getting back into the car. Ramsey said getting out and pushing it down a 60-foot gully near the swimming hole, starting what by Monday had become the 6th largest fire in California history, Cal Fire records show. Right now, as of, that was 3 days ago. Right now, it's listed as number 2. This is a little bit of an older article. The male was then seen calmly leaving the area by blending in with other citizens who were in the area and fleeing the rapidly evolving fire, a statement from Ramsey officer said. And I don't know if you can see this, but there is a picture of the car, of his car. Okay? Let's see. Officials later determined that the car belonged to Stout's mother. The one witness posted her encounter with initial flames in what quickly became a viral TikTok video where she described witnessing a man push the burning car and casually walk away, a description she gave to police along with the photos she got of the man. Okay, so apparently this woman saw him, that the car was already on fire, and he pushed it over the embankment. He is claiming a different story. So he said, she said, but she got photographs. She got photographs, guys. So the question is, did he light his car on fire on purpose? Or did something happen that his car caught on fire, he panicked, and while it's burning, he pushed it over the embankment, making this huge wildfire? His prior convictions, do we care about that? Maybe. In 2001, Stout was found guilty of lewd acts with a child under 14. Oh, one of them people in Butte County, where he was sentenced to serve a year in jail. Only a year in jail? Seriously? The following year, Stout was convicted of committing robbery and great bodily injury in Kern County. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison after the 2002 conviction, but was arrested on suspicion of a DUI in 2020. So it is unclear when he was released from prison, Ramsey said last week during news conference. Details of the criminal cases that led to the prior convictions were not immediately available. The earlier case resulted in Stout being registered as a S offender. Stout's entry on the Megan's Law website, California database for registered S offenders, shows his last reported address as a mobile home park in Chico. A warrant from local judge allowed Stout to be arrested and held without bail, and he is currently being held in Butte. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I'm horrible with pronunciation. So pronunciation, please don't come after me. Butte County Jail. Under California's 3 strikes you're out law, which increases prison sentences for those previously convicted of violent or serious felonies. Stout could serve 25 years to life if found guilty of arson. Okay, so that's what we have here, folks. So this is kind of what I want to dig into today. When I get to the cards, what was his motivation? Why did he do this? Was it on purpose? Was it an accident that he panicked? Did something mechanically go wrong with his car? He's claiming something about sparks, metal rubbing on rocks or something. Let's all see. Let's just head over to the table. Okay, I am going to start with my conspiracy spread. I keep saying thread, and I don't know why. Start with my conspiracy reading. To get to the nuts and bolts, to get to the meat and potatoes of what was this guy's motivation. And then I'll dig a little bit more into his personality, see where the future of this is projected to. Okay, we are almost ready here. Okay, I'm going to lay the cards out and then I will turn them over one by one. This is supposed to resemble a star. Just got to make room for all the cards and all the clarifications. Okay, let's see what the underlying energy is. Empress in the reverse. Lack of growth. Everything that was growing in that vegetation, everything gone. Okay. So what is the nature or the root of this? This is temperance. Patience, time, flow. The root that led up to this has to do with some kind of I want to say moderation. It needed moderation. Makes me wonder if there was alcohol involved. Because now JLR Investigates did do an on-site walk around where the fire began at Alligator Hole, and he found a beer can on the ground. May or may not have belonged to Stuart. But it was very suspicious that it was there. And with this temperance card, it's making me think of alcohol. That there was a lack in moderation. It's Stout, not Stuart. Sorry. My bad. But a lack of moderation. What was his ambition? What was the Ten of Swords? Causing pain, loss. It's almost like there might have been some drinking involved, but this is about healing an algae. For whatever reason, he felt like I'm almost feeling like revenge type of energy. With the Ten of Swords. I want revenge. We'll have to dig into what kind of revenge. Hidden aspects. A burden. He's been carrying something, and I feel It is some kind of emotional. Now, I said the root is, I thought, moderation, possibly alcohol, but this is also a card of healing. So what his energy, what Ronnie Stout's energy is telling me is, I need to heal from some sort of betrayal that was done to me that I've been carrying quietly deep within me. Now the public is left suspended right now. A lot of sacrifice. People are hanging in the balance because this wildfire is still burning. Over 400,000 acres gone, wiped out. Homes. And I hate to say it, pets, wildlife. A lot have been sacrificed for the sake of, I need to heal an algae. Okay, what's a future trajectory? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I gotta say good. This is a loss of independence. He acted alone, but the future trajectory is no more freedom, no more luxuries. He's acting on his. He's losing. That's losing a freedom. He's losing his freedom. What's the overall illumination? This is the enlightenment about the overall situation, the guidance, the awakening, the understanding, the deeper understanding of it is, wow, the devil in the reverse. Unchaining, the overall understanding is unchaining himself from something that has been oppressing him. I'm curious about what that is. Makes me wonder, did he lose something to fire? And so now he thinks that he's taken upon himself. I'm going to make others lose. If I had to lose, they're going to lose. I haven't done these tokens in a while. They've been sitting here. I'm going to start out with some tokens. Let's get tokens. Okay, we've got this. Looks like a tag or a marker of some sort. With the bells. Something about the holidays. Something about the holidays. Let's see, we've got if this is 96 or actually I think it is 98. I think 98's the bus. It doesn't look like a bus. Let's try 68. See what these mean. So, yeah, I don't know these tokens very well. 68 trophy. You know what? That might be a bus. 'Cause that's no trophy either. 86. Oh, the pencil. It's a pencil. Okay. The pencil is the potential in its purest form. Testament to learning and creativity. It's a testament. He was making a statement about what? The bells. It reminds me of the holidays. Could be writing of Christmas cards, Christmas greetings, Christmas, making memories at Christmas time. Um, wedding bells. A connection of two people. Somebody did him wrong. Oh, and this one was on the side here. Looks like maybe a dove or something, number 78. Trying to find peace with, was he scorned by a female? Okay, that's the eagle, the higher self, the freedom. Higher self and freedom, that's the eagle. Trying to free himself from something that has been burdening him quietly, that he felt he needed to heal from. And to answer my other question, was this done on purpose? This feels like yes, it was done on purpose. He's been oppressed and had to release something, had a lot of negative energy in him. Some kind of partnership. I'm almost feeling like a Dear John letter. Be interesting if it comes out that he had experienced a breakup or something like that. But we also know that there was a woman that was testifying what she saw him do. But this is the fruit of what led up to his objective. His agenda was to cause havoc and pain and harm to others. Why? Because he was hurting himself. He needed to heal something within himself. Something, a burden that he's been carrying around for a long time. He was in this devil energy. And you notice, look at all the fire. In the reverse, it's done and over. I did it. I can release myself. And I'm going to be curious about who he's partnered up with. And his agenda with the 10 of Swords. Why he did this. We got the 2 of Cups. And the yin and yang has to do with a divine feminine. With a divine feminine or something to that nature. This has to do with him being scorned personally. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the card. Did he purposely meant to create this huge fire? I don't think he meant it to get as out of control as what it did. And so it has something to do with the vehicle that is attached to a feminine. I'm curious to see if there was a breakup. Number 59, this kind of reminds me of what goes around in the universe. 59, I have no idea what that is. I don't even know what the image is supposed to portray. Let's see what 59 is in the book. What is 59? '59 is nuclear science symbol. Scientific, logical, material, not spiritual. So, scientific. He was purposely causing harm because of something that happened to him involving some kind of relationship. the hidden, the burdens. And he's carried this for a long time and not healed from it. Lost touch with his spiritual self, if there was one. It's like a teapot here, 25. It's brewing. This is something that has been brewing underneath the surface. I said it, he's had this burden he's been carrying, and it's been brewing and brewing and brewing. I don't think this situation with a female happened yesterday. Okay, in other words, it wasn't, I'm not feeling that it was something very recent, because the teapot is telling me this load about this relationship, somebody dear to him, has been with him for a while because it's been brewing. And there is somebody out there. The teapot could also be representing communicating with friends, like have tea time, having intimate talks with somebody, with a close friend. There's somebody he may have talked to about this quietly that we don't know about yet. What else can we get with this Ten of Swords, please? Give me another token. And it landed under my computer. This one flew. It is the glasses, number 36. Is that male glasses? I think that's male glasses representing a masculine. That's just eyeglasses. Needing clarity. Look at all of the details. Okay. This was somebody close to him. It could have been a family member. If it wasn't a romantic partner, it was a very close friend. Okay. That he's quietly was trying to see clarity on, and there's some kind of negativity that was within him. He was listening to somebody. 51. That's the headphones. He was talking and trying to listen to a friend to find some kind of clarity behind the scenes in regards to the burden that he was carrying back here. Or he may have heard something that he needed clarity on about somebody close to him. We'll get more clarifications as we go. Hanged Man. There's the road. We got a road here. Where do we go from here? Public being left kind of like stranded. The alarm. Okay. The public frantically trying to get out of Dodge, out of the way of the fire. I think there is an issue with transportation. And then we've got a snowflake here, number 19. Okay. It feels like how is it publicly, how is this being viewed? And I'm being drawn to the, I don't know if you can see this or not, how clear you can see it, but over here on the right side, it looks like a stop sign to me. It's like we can't get there from here. And the snowflake. Alarms going off. We do know that there were alarms going off on people's phones. Telling them that they have to get out. Empty road. feeling lost and disassociated, alone. People feeling lost, at a loss over this. It was a senseless thing. And this could be everything frozen. It feels like, yeah, everything at a standstill. People are confused. They don't know what to do at this point. And I still get the idea of roads being blocked, transportation issues. Oh, I'm sure the roads are clogged up. That 19 is supposed to represent the sun. I saw a snowflake for some reason. And to me, the sun brings clarity. It is supposed to be a happy token. In this case, to me, it is burnout. Burnout. Okay, people being stuck on the road, feeling alone, feeling isolated, no home to go to. Once that alarm happened, their whole world got turned upside down when the alarms went off about this wildfire. And the sun, the heat, people are saying the heat is going to keep this going. When is it going to end? Number 19 is also standing out to me. So I said it is 18% contained. I wonder if they got a little bit of very small amount of leverage. I'm wondering if it's like 19% contained now, that fire. That just kind of came to me. The future of this man with losing the freedom. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Show me 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. The bed. Where is he going to lay his head? Something being put to rest. Oop, sorry, I bumped the camera. After a long run with the rabbit. Rabbit is also fertility. He's losing his freedom. Can I get another token? I like when they pop out. There we go. Restrictions. Bingo. This is Saturn. Restricted access to his freedom, his movements. This is spelling out prison. Absolutely. And the overall, the devil being reversed, the devil reversed, a release of negativity, evilness being released. This is a release of pure evil. Can I get a couple more? Another one. We got the crown. The crown is leadership. And we got the globe, the world. World leader. Radiation. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. A sleeper. He's a fucking sleeper cell. World leader, toxic, radiation. Let's just take a look at 55. Let's see what 55, let's just take a look at 55 real quick. Toxic hazard symbol. Toxic situation, person, place, job. I'm wondering, what's coming to mind is a terrorist attack type thing. A sleeper cell that makes total sense. Written instructions paired up with somebody who's been watching the United States from a high place, higher self, higher power. Patience. I said patience in the beginning. Patiently waiting for the right moment for the trigger. For the trigger. Secret conversations with like-minded people, so he thought. Clarity came when he heard headphones, and it might even have been a certain song on the radio. This happened in his car. I'd be curious to see what his cell phone data said around that time, if there was anybody of persons of interest that he may have been talking to. Telling you he was triggered. It was something evil. Evil was released. It's gone now, but a world leader is behind this toxic mess. He's going to spend a long time behind. Ronnie's going to spend a long time behind bars if he's not taken out by a higher power per se. Wow, I was not expecting to see that. See, I like it whenever I listen to my guys and say, use this, use this, use this. And when they speak to me and say, okay, tokens time. This is just totally wild. Can you tell us, and this is Whispers of the Unsolved from Ashley, Reckoning Co. And I was about to ask, can you tell us if this was, it was meant to cause morto, assassination, murder for hire, in the reverse, secluded area in the reverse. It was meant to hit. This was supposed to happen in public. It was supposed to be a public attack. It was supposed to be a public attack, and it did not end that way. There was supposed to be loss of life. And I'm not talking about just wildlife. I'm talking human life was supposed to happen. There's something went haywire, something went wrong in the process when he was activated. Success. But the success, what is the success? Success is coming that he was successfully activated by somebody high up in a hierarchy in the world. Time. It's almost like I feel he was in a secluded area that he wasn't supposed to be. He wasn't supposed to be in a secluded area. He was supposed to be in a more public area when the car catches on fire. Is that correct? Embezzlement in the reverse. He was paid for something, but wasn't paid yet. What am I getting wrong? Gift. A package. A given something. He was given a key word. He hit the public loss of home, but it feels like there was supposed to be a loss of life, which did not happen. Feels like a partial success to me. Success kind of came out. I didn't. When it landed on the table, it landed sideways, which was. That's why I'm saying it wasn't a full-blown success. It was a partial success because it is causing a lot of loss. It just hasn't been a lot of human life lost. And that was the objective, for human life to be lost. Sorry, there's my mail. The dogs are going to start barking. So, the agenda was to cause pain, havoc, and morto, with all the swords on people's backs. And this is going back to the partnership. There's more than one person, I think, in charge of this. Change of plans in the reverse. They got it wrong. They got it right not to change the plans. Change of plans. Or things didn't go as planned. They got it wrong. Change of plans in the reverse. It's almost like somebody wanted to change the narrative and he didn't follow. It's almost like he didn't follow the narrative. Like he was told to do one thing with the car fire and he did something else. Was the original plan. It almost feels like they got it right not to change the plan. Okay. Explain that a little bit more. Church. Faith. Okay. There was a change. Oh, I keep bumping the camera. Sorry. There was a change in plans on the table. But I'm feeling like, I saw the image of wires being crossed. So almost like he got the communication too late. He couldn't go and change the plans. No change of plans. Because it was already too late. Got it wrong in the reverse. Got it right. According to a higher power. So it feels like wires were crossed purposely from a higher power to kind of make it a less chance of loss of life. So that partial success is there were animal life, there was vegetation, acres and acres, and homes being lost, stuff like that. Partial success. Now this hidden thing, this is a burden that I don't think he even realized he was carrying, because I'm feeling like he was a sleeper. He was a sleeper. I feel like he was a sleeper. So there was a meeting quietly, and he saw his mission clearly, because there was a trigger word. There was something triggered. Can't confirm that. Why can't you confirm? Because the vibrations are really low around this. Low vibrations are preventing confirmation of this because there's a cover-up. So am I correct in saying that this is a very low vibrational energy, very low vibrational organization? You cannot confirm that Ronnie Stout was a sleeper cell, because there's some kind of cover-up so that the American people, the public, don't panic. Evil, demonic. Devil, evil, demonic. Cover-up by legal proceedings. A decision. Executive decision not to cover up or not to tell. What else? Government in the reverse. Anti-government. Legal proceedings with anti-government. Party celebration. Government, world leaders, cover up. American public's going to be left in the dark, because I feel like that there are some shady government officials involved that knew that this was coming. Okay. Organized crime. Organized crime. This was organized. Routine, habit, typical. Organized crime that this is regular routine for. Breakup, divorce, separation. Breaking things up. Once he got caught, the organization, the government organization, world government crime organization, cut things off with Ronnie, and it's going to be sink or swim for him. They're leaving him to his own vices. A sleeper cell, he may not even realize, that he was activated. Solved, unsolved. It's not going to be fully, truly solved. Mental health in the reverse. It's almost like they're blaming it on mental health when it's not mental health. Something may come out and say that he is mentally unstable, which I mean, if you're programmed, come on. He was programmed. There was programming embedded in him. He was a sleeper waiting for that signal to wake up. It wasn't really supposed to be in the wooded area. Or it may have intended to be there to begin with, but they wanted to change venue because where this fire was going to be started, it wasn't as, it's a big catastrophe in one way, but minimal loss of human life. And the objective was to take on humans, and that did not happen, per se, that I know of. I haven't read if there's been any deaths associated with this or not, but this was politically motivated. Sorry, people. Those of you that think our current administration or government is all wonderful and all that, sorry to bust your bubble. And while I'm thinking about it, whether you like Trump or if you don't like Trump, that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. But don't be rude in my comments. Somebody was really rude in the comments, almost shouting, and I deleted their comments and blocked them from my channel. I mean, it's one thing to have a difference of opinion, it's another thing to be totally arrogant. Anyhow, royalty. This is somebody with money, affluent, in control, a leader. Again, we're getting that world leader. World leaders. What about the royalty? And it doesn't look like they're going to get caught. Revenge. Self-sabotage. This is like, through revenge, I am self-sabotaging our government knows that this was a sleeper. And it's coming from a leadership role who has an axe to grind with the American people. This is just totally wild. Okay. And I'm getting mental health in the reverse. Hidden mental issues, potentially. Anybody who's programmed, yes, is going to have mental issues. But I'm currently wanting to know, on a soul level or anything like that, what kind of issues does Ronnie Dean Stout have? What's going on the mental level with this guy? Body, spirit, dissonance, needing to address a state of disconnect or disharmony between one's physical body and spiritual essence, leading to feelings of alienation, disconnection, or discomfort within one's own skin. So, what I'm getting here, This is my confirmation of being a sleeper cell. He was activated. It was like he was somebody else setting those fires, or setting a car on fire, causing this. Crown chakra. Issues related to connection with a higher connection or a higher power. I said that there was some kind of connection. Waters crossed. There was a change of plans that did not happen. Change of plans in the reverse. And they got it wrong in the reverse as they got it right. They got it right as far as let me see, I'm curious. What did they get right? It's saying there was a change. Sticking to the plan was the right decision. There was a higher power at play here. Church and faith. Sticking to the plan was the right decision. Why was this sticking to the plan was the right decision? Cup overflowing. That's spirit, that's families. Trinity, faith, higher power, people working together. And that's a fire. Diamond ring about partnership. They got it right because it brought people together. It feels like at some point in time there was supposed to be a change of plans on the agenda, whether it was timing or whatever. But breaking this down, 10, 13, 15. 15 is four-leaf clover, a window of opportunity. Oh, I get it. Now it's clicking. There was going to be a change of plans on destination and maybe even timing. But being that they decided that there was a decision to stick to the original plan that they were committed to, was the right decision in the minds of the criminals, because there was that window of opportunity that may not have presented itself in such a way. How was this lucky? How was this lucky for them? Lovers, partnerships. All this partnerships. Because of the communication between two parties in the corporation, higher power, I don't read these in reverse. Veil. Well, they said being unveiled. Oh! Had it been done at a different place and different time, the communications between Ronnie and somebody high up in power would have been revealed, unveiled. And whoever was at the helm of this would have gone down with that ship, with Ronnie. Wow. I want to add these up here, just for shits and giggles. Let's see, 9 and 9 is 18, 20, 27. And the 27th card in the deck is the cross. A burden. So it would have caused a lot of trouble for somebody high up in power, because of communications, secret plans being revealed. That's how it was a lucky break that they did not change their plans. That they stuck with the committed to the working plan Yeah. That's why. And when I'm saying that it was the right thing, and there was a higher power involved. Religion. Church. Religion. Government in the reverse was anti-government, I had said before. An anti-government religious group who wanted to make a statement, who had something against either American people in general or something like that, for something that they feel they were wronged or something done against them, because we've got that revenge card. We want revenge for what happened to us, so we're going to turn it around and cause heartbreak and pain for you. Wow. If you've made it this far all the way through this video, make sure you comment. I'm curious of how many of you make it to the end. What do you think of this? I think the government's going to keep this hidden from us. If somebody in government does know about this, that's keeping it quiet. Unsolved in the Reverse was talking about this. Well, we have the potential, well, the future's not written in stone. But as of the current energy, we will never know this information in public. I'm going to do some research how sleeper cells work, how the programming works, a trigger word. Okay, I'm done. I'm dropping the mic here, guys.